What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Dragon Quest VIII, the Gently Cursed King. Once again, me, the Lonesome Ravidor. Now, guys and gals, if you joined us in the previous episode, you'll know that we circled around a couple more, I guess, caves and sky paths and stuff, and we went past the grave of a guy called El Trio, you know, pretty sweet name, sounds like a Spanish, you know, either porn star or rock star, either way, and Invisible Swordsman and Paradise. Oh, Invisible Swordsman. Isn't that the same kind of like... Oh, I feel like the same name as like the ones we saw back in like Trodain or something like that. Anyway, but yeah, welcome back, guys and gals. Welcome back indeed. Now, yeah, if you guys did miss the previous episode, basically we had a good old wander around. We had a bit of a wander around all the good old tunnels, trying to make our way to the, I guess, the exit. We've sort of like managed to teleport through one of the little stone slab things. I have no idea if that means we're getting close to our goal. That could mean we're getting further away from our goal. I have no clue. This is all fresh to me, and I have no idea. So please don't blame me too hard if I am going the complete wrong way. And, you know, don't rip me to shreds in the comment section. The comment section. Oh, yes. I can speak real good words today. Ah, dear guys and gals. But yeah, welcome back indeed. This dungeon has kind of, if you have missed the previous episodes, it has kind of melted my brain a tiny bit, just because I can't really comprehend exactly where we need to go. And in my mind, in Dragon Quest, that has confused me, as I'm a very simple man, and I need simple instructions for me to actually work on things. And this guy has taken a fair amount more damage than I expected, so I don't think he's the same as the kind of guys we saw before, but I have no clue. I do not know. Okay, Falcon Slash, and give me a wee bit of the Angus, and a wee bit of the old... actually, to be honest, there's no point in kind of having to do that, so if we do a multi-shot, give it a little bit extra damage, and a bit of the cut frizzle. I've just realized how low Booker's MP is actually already. Now, if you guys did miss the previous episode, I know I'm telling you this about a bazillion times, but if you did miss it, we did have to heal up Booker's MP, which is a big old deal because we don't normally ever actually do that at all during our kind of Let's Plays and stuff because, you know, we don't really tend to need to. And Booker's MP is already dramatically dropping, probably because of my overt use of Giga Slash. So that's probably my fault because Giga Slash does use a hefty amount of MP, but it is pretty tasty at the same time. Now, my bloody god, there's two paths here. So one goes up. I'm going to take the one in just because I kind of believe this will just be like a small thing and then we'll come back out. And I am right. But why? Why have nothing here? Just a trick? I'm gonna say it's just a way. Sure, why not? Just trying to buy us some more time so we might get a bit more injured. I have no idea. I don't even know. You guys probably know much better than I do at this point. Okay, silhouettes appear in more Invisible Swordsmen. Okay, cool. I'm feeling a bit of a theme that we might be getting a bit more of these guys coming up now. Honestly, we will use a Giga Slash just in these silhouettes just to get rid of them a bit quicker because Giga Slash does a shite ton of damage to these guys. At this point as well, Angelo, you may as well do a Shining Shot. Why not? I think it does a decent amount of damage to these guys. And we'll do a bit of a kaboom with you, Jessica, because you've got a decent amount of MP now, which is always good. Oh, and the guys on the right there are completely resistant to whatever Shining Shot is. Ah, does that mean they're going to be resistant to kaboom as well? Because I mean the previous guys, yeah, it was the Belial folk person, which was a demon, which was resistant to the Shining Shot and kaboom. So you're going to be resistant to kaboom as well? You are, because you're demons, but you're swords and capes. Or are you swords and capes? I mean, honestly, you'd be quite a terrifying foe if you just generally were nothing there. That'd be quite scary. Okay, did that just like avoid everyone, like hit everyone but Booker then? That was actually pretty intense. Okay, alright, silhouettes are down, and I think those two guys there have not been damaged in the slightest. Great. Okay, alright, well, I tell you what, I'm going to double heal with these guys just because it's just the safest way to go. Actually, I don't think it's going to be really... I'm going to take a chance and say it's not going to be needed, so I'm going to do a risk and do a multi-shot, and Jessica, if you do a Crackle, why not? I'm hoping an Omni Heal should be enough. And it should be, unless that guy attacks twice. In which he doesn't. Oh yeah, boy. Okay, cool. Alright, you just... Oh, okay, are they just like purely magic resistant as a whole, or... Intriguing. I guess they kind of come in their own sector, to be fair, than bollocks fix. Obviously, demon guys are affected at least by Crackle and Frizzle, so, well, Frizz and Crack. So, presumably, these guys are like kind of in a tier of their own, where they actually aren't affected by any at all. And I'll try and save as much MP as I can at this point, if I try and gain some MP for you. Do you have any abilities which steals MP? I don't think you do you? No, you don't. You have a magic barrier, which would become super unhandy. Yeah, I think at this point, Jessica, if you just attack, just to, like, layer on a tiny bit of damage. I think after Yangus's Grim Reaper, these guys can't have too much health left. Well, guys or gals, they're invisible swordsmen, but they could mean they're men or women, to be fair, so I can't really judge. That is a lot of damage, though. That's a very strange way it spreads that out, though. It seems to do 4 lots of damage, but in any... It can be, like, any spot, and it could be doubled as well. That's actually pretty cool. So, I mean, presumably, that actually could do 4 lots of that damage on one person. Which, that would be quite fucking intense, to be fair. So, I give it credit. That's actually quite a... These guys are... At least in the way I'm... I don't know. I don't know if these guys are the most worthy foes I've seen so far, but we shall see. Seraph's Arrow and attack. I really do not want to use another... I really do not. I sound like proper chavvy then, bruv. I really don't want to use another Elfin Elixir at this point, because if I do, I just feel like it's a waste. Because I have no idea when we actually are going to get to a point where we can end, if that makes sense, or like where we can come to like a safe point. Or I don't even know. I don't even know what to call it. I fucking speak of the devil, eh? And fucking thou shall appear. You dickhead. Alright, well, okay, apparently, so this is the way I was meant to go. So what on earth was going to be up then? Jesus Christ. Okay.
That gate's a whopper, isn't it? Wonder what's behind it, eh?
It won't move an inch. What do we do now?
Well, we can't just turn back. Come on, someone must have a bright idea.
Okay, OG character of the game is now Munchie. Oh no, Munchie's missing from my pocket! Oh no! Oh, I swear to God, if we lose Munchie, if Munchie's fallen off the bloody cliff, man, I'm uninstalling this game even though it's not installed.
Welcome to the Dragovian Sanctuary. We Dragovians are capable of existing in 2 forms, human and dragon. I am Chen Mui, a Dragovian elder. I'll be your guide here. It has been many hundreds of years since humans last set foot within the sanctuary. Your sudden appearance may shock some Dragovians. That is why I would like to accompany you. You may feel uncomfortable at being escorted, but I pray for your understanding in this matter.
Okay, that's fine to me, old-timer. Alright, what do you have to say? I expect the existence of the Dragonian race came as quite something of a surprise. That's a really racist voice I was doing there. Yes, I quite understand. Life is full of surprises. For my part, I never expected humans to find their way through the labyrinth to the sanctuary. To be honest, at some points, I was not expecting myself to find our way to this, so, Munchie'd better be okay, old man, though, or else we are going to have some serious discussions. Alright, well, we've, okay.
What's this? What happened? The sanctuary wasn't like this when I left.
Wasn't like what? What would you... Do you mean wasn't empty? Do you mean... Okay. I mean, it doesn't look in that bad a condition, but... I have to admit, as soon as I saw those pots, my eyes widened and I was like, shit, boy. I think I probably should be paying attention to this dude that looks kind of dead. How you doing, pal?
Are you humans?
I mean, I can't lie. Yes, I am.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're dying out anyway.
Tell me, what is going on? What in the world happened here?
Ah, Master Chenmui. I see you have returned to us. You have my sympathies. You've arrived just in time to witness the end of the Dragovian race.
The end of the Dragovians? Things are even worse than they appear. We had better visit the other elders. We must get to the bottom of this.
Okay. I was intrigued, I have to admit, like when this was showing this area, I was intrigued as to how it was going to push us on to our next, I guess, thing, if that makes sense. 'Cause I assumed it wouldn't just be this, but I'm also confused what he means by last time I was here, because I mean, he seemed only to be like a meter away from the actual village, but I have no idea. All of us, young and old, are slowly losing our life force, our very will to live. Once my father walked tall and proud, now look at him, he's so weak he can no longer stand. What have we done to deserve this? And who could have foreseen the tragedy that would befall our lord? Oh god, fair enough, okay. Just don't mind me, love, I'm just going to smash your pots while I'm here. And apparently steal 2 bottles of fresh milk, can't complain at that. Hey there, buddy.
Humans! What are they doing here? If only I had the strength to turn into my dragon form, I would scorch them where they stand.
I should have expected that even ill health wouldn't quench your hatred of humans.
Master Chenmui, so you brought these humans into our sanctuary. You traitor! It's ridiculous notions like this that made your daughter commit her offense against our race.
An offense against our race, you say? You haven't changed one bit. Well, there's no sense trying to reason with a stone. Let's leave this stubborn old man to his own devices. Fool or not, it isn't right to antagonize a man on his sickbed.
Okay. So if I was to take a guess, judging by what I heard just then, I would say that most likely his daughter, in her offense against their kind or whatever, oh, bloody hell, they're handing them bloody urn of Saints of Ashes or whatever to us now. Do we have the... Who do we have actually with us at this point? I was curious if we suddenly had Trode with us at any point. So yeah, I'm assuming, if I was to take a guess, judging by the fact that I know this reveals more about Booker's side story or backstory, if I was to take a guess, I would say probably her betrayal was that she probably fell in love with a king of some kind back in the world of, you know, the human world per se. They had a romance, and their child was Booker, if I was to take a guess, and that means that's why, because obviously throughout the game and stuff, everyone's like, you look familiar and stuff, like quite a few times, so presumably, especially King Clavius, I want to say one of those two, he was obviously one of the bigger ones where he was like, you look familiar, and stuff like that, so if I was to take a guess, well, they don't sound American, I don't know why I'm doing an American accent for them, but if I was to take a guess, I would say that's what I would say has maybe happened, or what the backstory is going to be that was revealed, but I guess we shall see in time. I don't even know. Okay. And I'm like instantly zooming, like nailing in on those fucking pots straight away. I'm like, where are they at? Piece of rock salt, nothing too incredible yet. It's been many years since I last saw a human, and then only a dead one. Did you happen to see a gravestone on your way here? That is where his body was found. Wow. That was some 20 years ago. He was a young man, and he appeared to be of royalty of some kind. Oh! Well, that kind of maybe supports my theory, so maybe El Trio is my father? Maybe? And the one that buried him there is his daughter, because they had a love. She was pregnant, he died, somehow. I was the kid. Maybe not me personally. That's what I'm putting together. The great and benevolent begot... Oh, hey, love. I did not expect that. Cool. Okay, I will save. Yeah, for sure. Yes, I would love to confess my... I never realized she says confess your sins and your triumphs. And I feel like that's slightly different than what it says before. I didn't honestly realize we walk into a church. That's pretty cool. Alright, yes, we shall do this one. Yes, please. I would love you to do that one, please. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Beautiful. It's probably one of the few times, I have to admit, one of the things I've kind of avoided doing per se is actually saving while you guys have been watching, because it's a slight pain and stuff. Just I don't know, just like it's a bit of a boring thing for you guys to watch me do. Anyway, but I'm sticking to that so far. That's my theory so far, that I am the love child of a human, and his daughter, she's my mum. That bloke back there was me dad. He's dead, but he was a hero of some kind because he was royalty or some shit like that. And he went missing because he came up here. Yidris do is pretty badass. Okay, that's what I'm saying so far. Anyway, so hello, love. The gates of the sanctuary can only be opened by those of the Dragovian race, so it's a shock to see the humans here. Truth be told, I'm glad to see you. Looking back, I think isolating ourselves was wrong. It was the wrong path to take. Just look at us now. If you ask me, our fate was sealed the moment we made the decision to cut our ties with humans. Well, honestly, I don't know. At this point, I'm not really too sure what's taking you guys out, so I can't really say I have an opinion on that yet, but we'll see. Okay, nothing over here. Let's go to the old guys like, fucking this dickhead's walking around the place, fucking, I've got my old legs, tiny, oh. That path only leads to my house. Before we go there, I must find out what happened to the sanctuary. We must speak with the elders. That seems like you are hiding something there, old man. You're guarding something there, so let's do you. Yeah, I'm kind of slightly intimidated by this man here. So these guys look like elves, but they have kind of like dragons.
Master Chen Mui, what a surprise! It has been many years. When did you return?
Save the pleasantries. You must tell me what is happening here. I apologize. That's a matter for me to discuss with the council elders. Pray, let us pass.
Most honored Chen Mui, you may pass, but I cannot permit the humans to enter the council chamber with you.
We are facing a dire crisis, and you stand on formalities? I will take full responsibility for my guests. Now move out of my way at once.
It appears your mind is made up, Master Chen Mui. In that case, please, enter.
Okay, cool. This is actually, now I think about it, has a very like kind of Iron Fist backstory kind of thing to it. I've forgotten what the actual mythical town is in Iron Fist, but it feels very like that. Very Asian influenced place.
What is this? The Council of Elders is in session.
Ah! If it isn't Chen Mui.
It is. It is indeed. Welcome back to the Council, Chen Mui.
Thank you. But let us save the pleasantries for later. First, tell me how the sanctuary could have fallen into this state.
Ah, yes. I forgot that you left before the ritual was carried out. Very well. Let me tell you how all this came about. Just after you left Chen Mui, the Lord of the Dragovians came to a momentous decision. As of course you know, we Dragovians are both human and dragon. He decided the time had come for us to abandon our human forms once and for all.
What? Preposterous! Does such a ritual really exist?
Our Lord ascended the heavenly dais to test the ritual on himself first. Once it was completed, our Lord became a dragon once and for all. Or so he thought.
In fact, the ritual failed. As you know, it consumes a great deal of energy for us to remain in our dragon forms. The ritual compensated for this by replenishing the energy from the ambient surroundings. In other words,
our Lord began to absorb the energy of his fellow Dragovians. We are slowly being consumed by his unending hunger for energy. Thus, the sanctuary has fallen into discord and disarray.
As soon as we realized the ritual had failed, we appeared before the Lord of the Dragovians to plead with him to reverse it. But the ritual appears to have affected his mind as well. In his current state, he cannot be reasoned with. What now sits upon the heavenly dais is not the Lord of the Dragovians, but a savage, uncontrollable monster. He attacked us. We had no choice but to withdraw.
And soon the sanctuary of the Dragovians will be no more. I can put it no more plainly than that.
I see. It appears terrible events have unfolded during my absence.
Chenmui, I meant to ask earlier, but who are your companions? They appear to be humans, if my eyes do not deceive me. I mean no rebuke. I am simply curious.
Your eyes do not deceive you. These humans intend to confront the Lord of Darkness, Rapthorn.
Indeed. Is he?
There will be time for that later. They plan to confront the Lord of Darkness, you say?
If that is the case, they have arrived at a most fortuitous point in our conversation.
But can we really entrust such an important task to outsiders?
Outsiders? Perhaps you should introduce yourselves to the Council of Elders.
Oh, okay. So that was a clear segment just for a sec there. They were like, it's pretty strange because you read the subtitles and it's kind of just because obviously our name pops up in the subtitles, it sounds different when they say it. But they sort of said Booker is he, and they sort of like were hinting at me being. I keep saying me, but Booker being something, if that makes sense. So before we do talk to them though, I'm just quite curious what is down here. I'm curious what makes you so curious. Oh, hello. Beyond this point lies the path to the heavenly dais. I don't care if you're guests of Chenmui, none may pass without the express authorization of the Council of Elders. Okay, alright, fair enough. Alright, that's cool. See, now, I'm pretty sure I saw a shop on the way in, actually, to be fair, so I'm curious if we actually can buy ourselves any more better stuff. I never imagined the Lord of the I cannot say the word. The Dragovians would suffer such a fate. Will you restore him to sanity and save the Dragovian sanctuary from destruction? No matter how one looks at it, it is only natural for us Dragovians to exist in both human and dragon form. Our Lord's decision to abandon his human form against all reason is at the root of the tragedy that has befallen before us. I cannot speak, crikey. Oh, you're Booker, are you? My, haven't you grown into a fine young man? Well, that's a severe hint, isn't it? That we used to be here. There is a way to save the Lord of I cannot say that. Dragovians from this madness. That is, defeating him in battle. When he falls, he will return to his human form, and to his senses, one would hope. As such, we convened a discussion to select a brave warrior from among our race to fight the Lord of Dragovians in single combat. However, we reached the inevitable conclusion that in our present state, there are none among us strong enough to survive such a confrontation. Now, honestly, judging by how tough the AI are in this place, or the random NPCs, I'm kind of worried about how tough this guy will be as well. Although we didn't participate in the battle against the Lord of Darkness long ago, we are perfectly aware how powerful Rapthorn is. You are but humans, yet still you choose to face him. It is most impressive.
I see. It will take powerful warriors indeed to overcome the strength of the Lord of the Dragovians, which makes these humans perfect for the task. Indeed, their valor has been acknowledged by none less than the godbird Imperia.
the god bird Imperia.
I hesitate to ask any more of you when you already journey under such a terrible burden. But before you confront Rapthorn, I would ask that you face the Lord of the Dragovians. Think of it as a personal request from me. Will you accept?
You know what? I can't deny a call to adventure. Why not?
I had faith in you from the very start. Simply hearing that lifts my spirits immensely. Please, come to my home, where I will prepare a cheese banquet suitable for great heroes such as yourselves.
A specifically cheese banquet. They're like, no, nothing else but cheese in this bad boy banquet. Alright, I'll tell you what, before we go to his home, I will quickly just dive into the building to the far left. I think it looked like a shop symbol. I saw a symbol somewhere. It looked like it said a shop when we were like into the place, so it might be... Oh, it is! I'm intrigued. I honestly don't know what they would sell here, to be fair. That would actually be handy to what we could do, but... I mean, there could be better armor that I just don't know about, so I'm intrigued. But then again, what would they have the need for gold for? But I guess they have to have a trade, import and export business somehow. All right. Doop. And we actually got a fair amount of mini medals now. To be fair, I can imagine we probably can grab the last chunky cheese. Nice. That we can probably grab the last item from Princess Minnie now. To be fair, so okay, I thought I ended that cutscene for some reason there. The elders inform me of your intention to face the Lord of Dragovians. My humble shop is at your service. So, okay, that's pretty cool. We can actually buy Saint's Ashes, but that's really about it. There's not actually much else in it. I'm kind of murmuring, but still, it's like there's not much else we can really get. Okay, I mean... That's nice, don't be wrong. I mean, it'd be cool for me to actually be able to... I mean, honestly, before I do actually face Lord of Dragovians, I probably will pop to the rest of the actual dungeon, like behind us, and as well go down and actually do a bit of alchemy before we do that as well, because yeah, I'm feeling that could be a bit of a strenuous task. I mean, judging by how tough the normal enemies are around here, we could have a struggle to take him on as well. So,
Master Chenmui, you finally return. I have looked forward to this day.
Ah, yes. Thank you for watching over things in my absence. I brought some human guests with me today. I want you to make sure they are comfortable.
Guests from the human world? Do you mean one of them is Miss Chia's?
Why don't you begin preparing tonight's meal?
Of course, Master. A cheese banquet, I presume. I'll begin preparations right away.
Please, make yourselves at home.
So yeah, that kind of truly reveals that clearly Booker is the lass's son. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever eaten that much cheese in my whole life. Not that I'm complaining, mind. That was good grub. I'm just feeling a bit cozy round the old midriff.
That's Yangus, always thinking with his stomach. By the way, there's something about this Chenmui fella that sticks in my mind. We only just met him today. How does he know so much about us?
Actually, I found the attitude of the elders even more bizarre. It was as if they'd known about you for a long time.
You reckon? I didn't notice nothing weird. But if it's bugging you like, why don't you ask that old Shem Wassett bloke, eh?
You know, for once I actually agree with you, Yangus.
I seriously doubt he'll spit out the truth there and then, but it can't hurt to try.
Okay, let's all go gang up on him and see if he just spills the truth. The treasure chest is securely locked and can't be opened. Okay. Can we actually open up... Oh, wow. Actually, different modeled... That's very strange, actually. That's the very first differently modeled like cupboard we've actually ever. I know it sounds a strange thing to like randomly comment on, but I swear that's like the first like differently modeled cupboard we've actually ever seen. And, oh, angel cheese! Oh boy, that's fucking zing cheese, isn't it? I think that is, isn't it? I don't know if I remember him rightly or not, but oh, dang son, I think that is. Hey, that's pretty cool. Have we actually still got Munchie though? I was just then thinking I can't actually see him in our pocket anymore, but I mean, I'm assuming we still have him. Yeah, it's still empty. Where's bloody Munchie gone? I mean, Munchie, like, dived out for... Gov, it's a bit late to be going out, going places, ain't it? Oh, is that outside? Is it? I guess fair enough. Oh, hey, buddy. The room you're staying in belonged to, Chen Mui's only daughter, Jia. She was a curious and adventurous girl. One day, she decided to go and see the world of humans for herself. When Chen Mui noticed she was missing, he immediately set off to find her and bring her home. But by then, he located his daughter. She had already fallen in love with a human. His name was El Trio, and he was a prince in the world of humans. I don't remember the name of his kingdom, but I do recall it having a certain tradition. The men there were given a ring with a special jewel set in it to their betrothed. Monsieur returned to the Dragovian sanctuary with just a ring on her finger. That actually is very curious to me, actually, to be fair, because I'm not too sure who that would actually be. What kingdom that would actually... A ring. I feel like... Maybe I'm like King Clavius's like nephew or something like that. I feel like it might be Argonia. I'm gonna say Argonia might be the one. I'm not too sure. On the path to the Dragovian sanctuary lies an old grave. It belongs to El Trio, the human who promised his heart to Miss Gia. It appears that he attempted to follow his beloved from the world of humans all the way to the Dragovian sanctuary, but the road here is long and fraught with perils. He died just before reaching the end of his journey. I'd never seen Miss Gia so sad as the day she heard the news. She passed away not long after. Even now, Master Shen Mui... I don't know why it's funny to say that then. Master Shen Mui deeply regrets the decision to split their relationship asunder. Words. Highly strung cheese. Ooh, and a mini medal. Nice. They are churning out these mini medals for us right now. Crikey. Okay, well, I think honestly at this point I may as well... What does this do again? Okay, yeah, if I actually give this to... I give that to Jessica, actually. That's not actually the worst thing. So if I give the other piece of highly strung cheese... two pieces of highly strung cheese, I actually may as well give it to both my team... Well, actually both of them to him. Because if I don't, there's not really too much point, because... Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, it sounds like a good plan. I mean, I know obviously it can be kind of just negated very quickly by them having just a one of those wave things, disruptive waves. But you know, we may as well have it there. Ooh, any intriguing books? The first time I've read a book in this place in ages. It's a book entitled "Bustiers I Have Known." Okay, my lifelong obsession with bustiers has led me to spend many years in search of the ultimate specimen, the divine bustier. Well, I think we might know this one already. Thanks to the miracle of alchemy, my dreams have finally come true. The recipe is simple. All you have to do is combine a shimmering dress with... I can't go and give away all my secrets now, can I? Bustier lovers, if you find this book, use the clue I have given you to create your own divine bustier. After all, where's the fun in me just telling you? I'm praying that someone with the same dedication I showed is now reading these words. And didn't even tell us the alchemy thing because we already know it. Alright. Well, I guess we should talk to Shenmue. I wonder if it's a reference to Shenmue. You look like there's something on your mind. Come on, out with it then. I see. You're curious as to how we seem to know so much about you, Booker. Well, that's hardly surprising, but I'm going to have to ask you to wait. For the moment, I'd like you to focus on the matter at hand. That is, bring the Lord of Dragovians back to his senses and saving the Dragovian sanctuary. When you've completed that task, I promise I'll answer each and every one of your questions. Okay, well, is that... Do I... Okay, I was... Okay. Yangus yawning once again. So does that mean we... Are we done? I mean, I got some clues from these guys. Does that mean we just have to go to bed now, or... I guess not yet. Oh. Okay. Is there anything else I can do, or... Oh. Oh, what became of the ring, you ask? It's being kept as safe and sound. I can assure you it's Shenmui's most precious keepsake of his beloved daughter. Anything else you can tell me? Okay. Are you able to tell me anything else at all, love? I mean, the other guy had a second thing for me. Oh, no, okay, that's fine. I'm just letting her speak her stuff, but that's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess I may as well sort of sleep here. I'm kind of a little bit annoyed that Munchie hasn't come back yet. I'm mildly concerned. I'm also thinking he might have maybe just bugged out a little bit, and maybe he's just invisible, because the pocket is still open, but I have no idea. Anyway.
Awake already? How do you feel? Did you sleep well?
No, I slept terribly. Yes, I did, thanks.
Glad to hear it. I'm counting on you. Today, you will visit the heavenly dais. The path is a labyrinth. The entrance lies beyond a portal, beneath the council chamber.
Where we have another labyrinth? Okay. Alrighty, well, I have to admit, guys and gals, what I'm actually going to do now is I'm actually going to end this episode here. Now, what I'm going to do is, during the break between now and the next one, I'm actually going to sort of, like, run around, do a bunch of alchemy stuff. I will record me going back. It sounds really strange, but what I'm going to do is just to let you know, just in case I see anything interesting. I'm going to record me going back through where we came before, because I want to make sure that if there's anything interesting happens, I want to make sure I've got it on, like, film, if that ever only kind of applies to the situation. Yeah, so make sure I kind of got it and stuff. I'm going to go back, search for all that stuff, make sure I get all the chests and stuff in the area. I'll follow my guide just to make sure I get absolutely everything. And, yeah, and then in the next episode we'll pop back and hopefully we'll try and take on the next labyrinth towards the heavenly die or whatever it is. But yeah, so guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. This has been another episode of Dragon Quest VIII. Once again, to me, TheLonesomeRavidor. You guys have been amazingly beautiful and perfect as per ever, and hope you guys enjoy the next one. And so hope to see you guys in the next one. I am forgetting my lines. God damn it, fucking director. Anyway, that's just. I'm bad at making jokes. Anyway, guys and gals, hope you guys have a lovely day, night, afternoon, whatever you guys are doing right now, and hope to see you guys in the next one. C'est la vie, hasta vista, and goodbye. Oh, ciao.